Hello everyone, welcome if you're new, welcome back if you're a subscriber. My name's Latasha and I'm a full-time freelancer. I do social media and video marketing, and this is what I spent in a week in Detroit. Okay, so I'm sure that you guys have probably seen these videos floating around your subscription box. If not, I sure have, and I think they're pretty interesting. This in no means is meant to brag or meant to do the opposite, whatever the opposite of bragging is. I really don't know the number that's gonna come out at the end. I obviously lived this week already, but I don't know. I didn't really know what to expect out of this, so I didn't know if it was gonna be like a major flex or like a major, oh my gosh, I'm frugal. I consider myself pretty frugal. I do make a full-time income, luckily, through my business, which is great, but I don't feel like I spend a lot. I don't shop a lot and live this extravagant lifestyle. I work from home as well, so that helps a lot with cutting down expenses of gas and lunches out and things like that. So I just think it's important that we talk about money and kind of remove some of the stigma, because there's nothing to be ashamed of. It's just interesting and it's helpful. I've learned a lot of tips from watching some of these videos. So anyway, let's hop into what I spent. Really quick, while you're watching this, go ahead and just pause the video or scroll down and leave me a comment before I get into this and let me know how much you think that I spent in this entire week. I would love to know what your guess was. So I started my week on Sunday. This was a pretty standard Sunday. We went out for coffee. Luckily, parking is free on Sundays, and we just grabbed a cup of coffee and walked around downtown. And I think that was pretty much all that I spent on Sunday. We made a nice big pot of chili that night and cornbread, gluten-free cornbread, which was nice. So I do try to do that a lot at the beginning of the week, you know, make a big meal, whether it's like a chili or tacos that I can reheat or a pasta that I can reheat or something. So I at least have a couple of lunches for the beginning of the week, because the way it works out is my beginnings of my weeks tend to be very, very heavy with work. I'm like so busy Mondays and Tuesdays, so it's kind of an easy temptation for me to just grab a quick lunch if I don't have something easy on hand. So that chili was delicious. Oh, actually, I did have an unexpected expense. I'll tell you about that right here. Today, I didn't spend a ton of money. I did have one unexpected expense. I'm loosely tossing around the idea of going to get my master's degree. Very in the exploratory phases still, so I'm not sure if that's something that's really going to happen or if it's something that I really want, but I am looking into it, crunching all the numbers, doing all that stuff. So one thing that I realized is I need a copy of my college, my undergraduate transcript, because I have no idea what my GPA was. I can't remember, and I'm looking into the requirements for some of these programs, and I have no idea if I qualify because I can't remember what my GPA was. So I had to order a copy of those. It was $7.50, unexpected, but I had to order that this morning. So on Monday, I ended up having another unexpected expense. I ran out of my eyebrow pencil, which sounds so superficial, but I do a lot of video work and I have to be on camera. And so if I run out of certain makeup products, it's not like a luxury, it's kind of a necessity, which sounds so silly, but it's true. So I had to run out and buy a new eyebrow pencil, and I got a coffee on the way to Ulta to get that. So I don't go out for coffee every single day by any means, but you'll see that I spend a lot of money on coffee. I like to go out every once in a while. It's something to do. I don't drink alcohol, so for me, it's kind of like a form of entertainment as well. So I don't beat myself up about spending money on coffee, you know, a couple times a week. So I ended up getting my eyebrow pencil, but also a mascara. I haven't replaced my mascara in a long time, and if you wear makeup, you know that you're supposed to replace those every few months. So I have been liking this brand. Luckily it was on clearance, but maybe unluckily for me, because I don't know if that means that they're discontinuing it, because I've really been liking that mascara. Tuesday, so I thought that I wasn't gonna spend any money at all, and I actually late night ended up ordering Uber Eats, or Norris did, and I Venmo'd him, so we kind of go back and forth between who pays for what. So I Venmo'd him $13 for a wrap, which, like, this wrap is so good, but it is so not worth $13. It drives me crazy because I get it every once in a while. I know it's too expensive. It does not fill me up. I need like a whole other dinner after eating it. But anyway, again, Uber Eats, we don't do that a lot, but it was just a really long day. Norris actually on Wednesday, I think he had a work dinner or a work event or something, or meetings. I don't know why, but he got home super late that day. So we were just like, let's just relax. It's been a long day. Let's order Uber Eats. So we did. So on Wednesday, let's see. Oh man. Oh wow. Wednesday was expensive. Now we are hopping over to the Coney Island to grab some breakfast, brunch. I'm gonna just have some hash browns, so I'll put that total right here. And then I am going to be working out of a coffee shop for the majority of the day today, and probably going to lunch too. This is probably gonna be an expensive day. So it's actually my father's birthday, who passed away last year. And I don't know, I just kind of want to make it a bit of a self-care day. Obviously it's, what's today? Wednesday, so it's still a work day. So I gotta get stuff done, but I also just want to have a good day, treat myself a little bit, you know, indulge in a piece of cake maybe for his birthday. So I'll probably be spending a bit of money today. So I paid $1.50 to park for, I think it was like 3 hours. My coffee was a fancy coffee. It was $4.77. And then things got a little weird. So I had to get my iMac repaired. I have had my iMac for over 5 years now, and it's been doing weird things. This guy right there. Yeah, I basically couldn't even turn it on. So I knew something was majorly wrong. So there was a change of plans, and I ended up spending $200. Yeah. Basically, long story short, I needed to get a new hard drive, and it is what it is. I mean, $200 could be way worse. I could have had to buy a whole new computer. So that was the first repair I've ever had to make on it, and it's a 2014 iMac. So it's pretty old, it's 5 years old. So hopefully it won't, you know, it'll last me for a while now, but that was unexpected. So of course I'm doing this video on the week that I have a $200 computer repair that I never have had to do before. So kind of unexpected, but it is what it is. My plans sort of got derailed. I was gonna sit and have lunch, but I'm just gonna pick something up to go now because this kind of took me out of my way. And so I'm gonna go grab lunch still and head home and just get some work done. So hopefully that's all that I spend today, but we'll see. This place, Green Space and Go, they have gluten-free and vegan options. So I got a gluten-free piece of cake from there, and I got like some other soup and stuff like that. It was pretty good, but again, it's pretty overpriced. It was $28.44. I don't know, that sounds like a lot for lunch, but anyway, for one person. And then, so I was trying to figure out what else I spent money on that day, if anything. I was going through my bank statements earlier, and I was like, I ate out again. So I ate out for all 3 meals this day, which is pretty rare for me. I'm gonna be honest, it is not, I mean, I think it's rare. I don't know, maybe I'm delusional, but we went to Shake Shack and I actually paid for that. It was $21.79. Again, I remember we both had like pretty stressful days. I mean, I was running around town, and in between all of these things, you know, being a freelancer, it's not like I could just take off work to pick up my iMac or have, you know, the tech team pick it up. Like I was having to work like on the go. So I was just really stressed out that day, I think. Okay, Thursday, let's see. What did I spend on Thursday? Thursday, nothing. Thursday was a big zero. I had a busy work day again. I had a live training that I was doing, kind of a webinar style thing at night. It was like I think it was at 7 p.m. And then I had, you know, meetings and client meetings and work that I had to do all throughout the day. So there was really no option or opportunity for me to even spend money if I wanted to. So that was good for my wallet. And I probably ate another bowl of chili or something. I don't know what I ate that day. Friday, we went out to a vegan pop-up. So every once in a while, there's this company that does pop-ups of like, they kind of mimic some of the popular fast food and you know, mainstream foods, but they do a vegan version. So they did, you know how the Popeyes chicken sandwiches are like, you know, everything right now. I got this vegetarian or vegan chicken sandwich. It was so good, and some mashed potatoes. And then Saturday was the end of the week. I went to Whole Foods. I only spent $28.27. So in this video, I didn't really go fully grocery shopping. This was the closest to it, was my Whole Foods trip. I wanted to get some things for Thanksgiving before it got too busy this week. So I got a gluten-free pumpkin pie. I got some vegetarian, you know, vegetable broth to make gravy, just like some odds and ends, and then some soup for lunches this week, just a couple of little things. I am one of two ways when I go grocery shopping. I either buy enough to last me for like 3 weeks, or I buy like that. Like I just buy, you know, a couple things. I don't really do weekly grocery trips, so that's why that wasn't captured in this video. But it's actually a really good thing that it wasn't, because if you guys watch my next vlog that'll be coming out soon, I had to throw all my groceries away. Everything that was in my refrigerator broke. It was a mess. So I'm really glad that I didn't end up spending hundreds of dollars and having to, you know, get rid of everything. So that was very lucky. And then the only other thing I spent on Saturday was $6. It was $6 even, which was so weird to me, but I went to Rite Aid to get some AA batteries. I needed some batteries for my mouse on my computer. And she even gave me a discount too, which was really nice. It came up to $9 and she was like, okay, $9. And she was like, oh, wait. And then she scanned the thing. I always love when people do that. It just kind of brightens my day a little bit. So let's add this all up and see what I spent. All right, so the total for everything, $344.21, which, to be honest with you, like, to be truly honest, isn't really as much as I expected. Because you have to think, what is that minus that 191? Is only 153.21. So if I didn't have that giant computer repair, which, like, knock on wood, never happens, that's the first time that's happened in 5 years, I would have only spent $153 in an entire week. That seems pretty low for the amount of times that I went out to eat. I don't know. So cool. I'm actually pretty happy with that. So I did want to include my monthly expenses though, because obviously I couldn't live for $153 a week unless I didn't live anywhere or anything like that. Like I said, I didn't really go grocery shopping either. So I wanted to factor in my monthly expenses for a total month, you know, including my rent, including let's just say my phone bill, my car insurance, like the essentials, the things that I cannot not pay. Total are about $17.25. So divide that by about 4 weeks, and that would be $431.25 that I would also need to factor into my budget. And then, like I said, for the groceries thing, I would say generally speaking, I pay about $400 a month. I don't know, maybe that's too much. Maybe I'll have to do this again when I actually go grocery shopping, because it really does vary. But I would say, like, just pad in an extra $100 a week for groceries. So if I included that, that would be $684.46 is what I would kind of budget for every single week. So let me know what you guys thought of this video. Did this surprise you? Did you think I would spend more or less? I would love to know. Let me know what you guys spent too, if you guys did these videos or if you kind of have an estimate of what you spend in a week. I just think they're very interesting. And yeah, leave me a comment down below. Subscribe if you are new here. I'd love to have you stick around. I don't usually post videos quite like this, but I do post videos all about my life as a full-time freelancer, social media tips for you, things like that. So definitely stick around, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.